We want to refresh you on the top story we are following right now. A small plane crashed in northern Tarrant County this afternoon, and officials right before we came on the air told us that at least 2 people have been killed. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo and her team are now live from the scene. They were asked to move back a little bit further. Vanya, what's the latest? What are you seeing from where you are right now?
Yeah, Casey, as you mentioned, we just heard from Fort Worth Fire, who told us again that 2 people have been confirmed dead. Now, again, we were a lot closer a little while ago, so we're going to give you the best look that we can. But take a look. You can see this area is still taped off here. Now, we're going to try and zoom in as best as we can, but you might see these trailers right here that are completely scorched. Now, when we were over a little bit closer, there were buses, trailers, semis, all very, very burned. The area just smells so much of smoke right now. Now, we were seeing some of that smoke still a little bit earlier ago, but things have calmed down a lot. We're seeing a much less of a first responder presence, but we did just speak to someone from the FAA asking us if we had any videos to go ahead and give them to them as they start their investigation. Now, again, not a lot of information being released right now, but what we can tell you is that, again, as we just mentioned, we just found out that 2 people have been confirmed dead. Fort Worth Fire Department also confirming that it was a plane crash here in this area. Now, we're going to show you, or we might be showing you right now, some video that was taken by a neighbor from across the street. Her name is Teresa Brown. Now, she told us that she heard the first boom and she ran out of her house as fast as she could, and that's when she heard 3 other booms. Now, she was actually able to capture one of those booms as she saw people running, trying to help. You can see those big giant plumes of smoke and that fire coming from this area, and people trying to run to help. But when they heard that boom, they started running away as fast as they could, again, as that fire just kept getting larger and larger. Again, we have been able to confirm with the fire department that they started receiving calls at about 1:37. Now, that video we were showing you, the metadata showing us that about 1:37, that is when Teresa Brown, the neighbor, started to see, again, this fire and hearing those booms as well. Now, we are still working to get more information. We're also hearing from people that it was a 10-person plane. Again, several semis and trailers hit. We're still working to get information. Fire department also telling us they have very limited information right now, but we are working to get you more. Now, this business that we're standing in front of, I spoke to a business owner who he had received a call from his tenant telling him that he'd received a call from someone at the airport telling him that there was a plane crash, and he came to check to see, if everything was okay. Thankfully, he says that everything was fine. His building is completely unharmed, but it was just a few feet away, the last bit of that scorched grass, just a few feet away from his business. And he says that he's praying for those who were involved and killed in this incident.